Engine running compression test. Make sure you perform a cranking compression test and record the results, because you're going to use those results to compare them to the engine running compression test. Remove only the spark plug for the cylinder you think has a problem. Start the engine, then snap the throttle and let the RPM stabilize. Now after you do this, the needle on the gauge should be bouncing between 50 and 60 psi. That needle is not going to remain still, so be aware it's going to be bouncing. Now snap the throttle wide open momentarily. The pressure will peak as that throttle restriction is removed. Special note here, use common sense. If you're going to do a wide open momentarily throttle snap, make sure the engine's not sitting there rattling and knocking so you damage something. Make sure you're working on a pretty good engine. Now we know you're working on it because you suspect something's wrong, but if it's knocking and rattling, don't do the throttle snap, go do some other test. Do not put yourself in that liability position. The minimum pressure should be 85% of what you got when you did the cranking compression test on that cylinder. Analyze the test results. If running compression is below 85% of cranking compression, check for a restriction in the intake. If there is a problem in only one cylinder, a worn camshaft or broken valve train component may be the problem. If running compression is higher than cranking compression, look for restrictions in the exhaust. You will now be returned to this test selection menu. Make a selection based on your test results.